I like to think the only way it can go from here is to start writing songs about being really nice to each other. You know what I mean? Just about kissing your neighbor on the lips and making each other bread and all the good stuff in life.
With the newer generation, where they're taking their set of influences and interjecting them into it, some of the electronic, almost industrial sounding things that are being brought in, bands that are not as limited to like being beholden to the thrash lineage of the scene. I know there's some like old school heads that probably wouldn't, don't appreciate some things that some newer bands are bringing in with electronic influences and things like that. I think that anytime something new comes on the scene, it's a distilled version of all of their influences. You grew up listening to the kids growing up now, a lot of hip hop in their life, and then the old stuff in the metal scene, and then new bands that they're hearing, and they're bringing in those new influences and creating their own take on the scene. Maybe they're not extreme metal, but a band like Code Orange is definitely like taking a bunch of influences and stirring them up into a pot and setting it to boil and skimming off the top and distilling their influences and creating something different.
I love that it's taking so many different shapes, especially for a genre that has for a long time been deeply steeped in tradition. The sonic landscape of it, like the guitars are getting much lower gain, the physical evolution, especially coming from the drummers in that scene,